All right, welcome back to the D&D show, the Drew and Dre show. I am your host, Drew, with my co-host, Dre. We are back this week to talk hoops. We are about a little bit over a quarter through the season, so we're going to talk through our teams and how we think our teams have gone, have done so this far, the Pistons and the Lakers, and then we'll talk a little trades and we'll talk a little review of the season. All right, but as we always do, how's it going, bro? What's new?
Blessed and highly favored, bro. Blessed and highly favored. Everything's good. Job's good. Getting better in my role. Um, we probably a little sick over here, but other than that, we good. And they're getting over it. So, and somehow I managed to not get sick. So I can't complain. I can't
Good.
complain, man. I can't complain.
That's good. That's good. It's good. Everything is good over here. We're chilling. We're ready to get to work next week and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
continue to train and get down to that weight. I'm about to get health coverage, so I should be able to spar in a couple months or so. About a month or so, I should be able to spar. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited. It's exciting times for me. Um, so yeah. All right, dude. So you're gonna go through your Pistons so far this year, and then I'll go through the Lakers.
Yeah, Detroit basketball, as we used to say, as old Pistons fan used to say. We got we got ourselves an all-star in Cade, and you could probably say the same in Duran. Like both are playing out of their minds. Duran's really stepped up at the beginning of this season because he's just expanded his game a little bit. Not just like a pick and roll player anymore. He can actually knock down a jumper. I think the most impressive thing he does is just if he has the ball on the top of the key and he has a man he can beat off the dribble, like he just goes for it. So like you get him into situations where you don't have to run everything through Cade and Cade fighting off double teams. Like you got another player out there that can just make stuff happen. Um, Obviously, we were hoping Ivy came back and did the same thing. I haven't watched every game, but he hasn't been super impressive, which is probably why his name's kind of getting thrown out there in trade situations. But collectively, like we're looking really well coached. Got this, got the record here, 19-5. Cannot complain about being 19-5, whether you're in the East or the West. Um, I will say from the games that I've watched, we got a very good defense. Defensive rating is everything. It looks great, but from the games that I watched, like we could still improve on defense. Uh, Main one I watched is the Celtics game. I think the Pistons are going kind of back to their roots where they're just like really trying to protect the paint. With people like Isaiah Stewart and Duran at times, and even Cade. Like we block so many shots, it's ridiculous. Holland is also really great defensively. So like we make it really tough for you to score in the paint, which is great. But some teams can just straight up beat you from the 3-point line. That didn't used to be the case, but people have gotten way more efficient. And some teams can just straight up beat you from threes, and that is exactly what happened when we played against the Celtics. And I was really disappointed that game because at some point you have to like realize what the team is doing and respond. Like it was like 3 or 4 possessions where you could just see like the Celtics aren't even looking for a shot inside. They are pulling up for three with Jaylen Brown or Derek White. Like that's their shot for the possession. They might get an offensive rebound, but they didn't need it because they were just hitting the threes. So
How are they
I
getting
just
these
hope
threes though? Are
going forward they were off the dribble, bro. They were off the dribble like they were off the
so these
dribble.
high pick and
Like
rolls or these pin
couple
downs? What are
swing,
these?
swing, high pick and rolls sometimes, but there were other times where it's just like Derek White just had the ball at the top of the key, like dribbled to penetrate and then step back and hit a three. Like if you watch the highlights from those games, like it's just three after three after three, and it's not even like great screens like you would see Duncan Robinson coming off possibly and hitting a three. Like these were like I'm just gonna dribble, create space, and hit a three. And those I'm like I can't watch this, bro. Like force them into a two. Like get a little closer on them. Do something. You got to do something to get them off the 3-point line if that's what they're gonna live by. And it just makes it harder. Like, we talk about this all the time. Like, threes are just more than twos. Like, you can be way less efficient shooting threes than you
Mhm.
are with twos. And I think the Pistons, like, if you look at the players we have, like, we're definitely like better at shooting twos. Like, we got Duncan Robinson, who's good from three. Cade, I don't think has the best 3-point percentage, but outside of that, we don't really have knockdown 3-point shooters. So we can't afford to give up a lot of threes
Right.
and win consistently. And I know I sound crazy because 19-5, like, pretty good record, can't complain too much. But from the
There's a
couple
reason
games that
that
I've watched, I just wished we guarded the three better. What's the
you
reason?
guys are top in the league in offensive rebounding, right? Aren't you guys top in the league in offensive rebounding?
Yeah,
It was like top
yeah, that's
three or something
true.
like that.
We got
So you
yeah,
guys are crashing the
we got
boards,
athletes.
getting
Extra possessions,
second
yeah.
chance points. Yep, second chance points, crashing the glass. You can overcome not being able to shoot the ball from the deep if you can get twos and get high quality twos, and if you can defend. And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you guys are a drop team, so you guys want to give up the three. You
That's
just
why
and
we give up
pack
the
the paint.
threes. Yeah. It's just
That's
hard to
a
watch in
strategy.
today's league. Like, in my head, I'm like, it's working because 19-5, you can't say it's not working. But
Right.
I guess that Celtics game just put a sore spot on me because I'm like, God dang, man. Like, they have
It's
Derek
so
White and Jalen Brown, and they don't really have much else. And it's like, bro, we're just letting them pull up from three like consistently every game. But then again, if we played them again, they probably don't hit every three, and we probably win that
right.
game. So in a 7 game series, like it might be an easy win, and we just might have one blowout where they just hitting all their threes. So I can't knock the strategy. It's just hard as
Here's
a
the thing.
defensive player to see someone knocking down threes consistently, you not changing the way you're guarding them. Because that's the thing. That's the thing. We didn't change. We didn't really change the way we guarded them. So they kept getting the threes off. So
So you remember Frank Vogel's Pacers with Roy Hibbert.
yep,
You remember that those teams? They were
yep,
great defensive teams in the regular
mm,
season because all they did was play drop and make you
yeah,
hit wide open threes. Now that is going to last. That can last through the regular season. You can get through the regular season with that strategy because
with a
most
great
teams ain't going
record.
to be. Yeah, but the minute you hit the postseason, you hit teams that can shoot the ball. All the teams in the postseason are going to be able to shoot the ball. You're not going to be
Yeah,
able to play that strategy consistently. Just like
yeah,
Rudy Gobert, it gets exposed in the playoffs because he's a
yeah,
drop player. He can't play out in the perimeter. If you put him out there and set screen, pick high pick and rolls, pin downs, put him in screen actions, and he's going to give up that three ball. You guys are
yeah.
going to have to get an off speed pitch, something else that you guys can do defensively. Switch. You guys should be a good switching team. You have the athletes, so
Oh, they
I'm not. I'm
straight
not
athletes.
too sure why you guys are sticking with the drop and packing the paint and giving up the three ball, but it's working because you guys are winning
It's
games.
because yeah, and that's what it comes down to. It's like if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. But after watching that Celtics game, I'm like, they don't. To me, they don't have enough talent to be like just exposing us like that. But it was literally just watching Jalen Brown and Derek White just knock down threes. And I mean, one of the biggest things because you asked how they got the threes. One of the things is there were like 4 or 5 possessions where Duncan Robinson was guarding Jalen Brown. So it was barbecue chicken. So it was like somebody was coming to help or Brown was getting the
ISO.
bucket
Okay.
for the most part. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that was another way he was kicking out to Derek White and White was knocking shots down. So yeah, it was tough. I wish they guarded the three better. And obviously that's my biggest example is that Celtics game. But like I said, 19-5, bro. You cannot complain. I cannot complain.
hmm
I'm loving the way they're playing. I will be trying to catch some more games and
Number
uh
one team
but
in
yeah,
the
but you,
in the East.
yeah, you'll what you mentioned though is just straight facts because last year, although we played well against the Knicks, like you can tell like when Duran got into a pick and roll, like he's not that guy when it comes to like moving his speed and everything defensively.
Isaiah
Stewart
Stewart.
is. Stewart's great.
Mm,
Stewart's better. He's better though. He's at
he's
least
better,
better at staying in front of players, and he's
so he can
excellent at
hedge.
protect.
So he can
He's
hedge.
yeah. He's excellent at protecting the paint too. Obviously, like you've seen
hmm
the stats and you've seen the
Yeah.
blocks.
hmm
But Duran's got to improve there. But I mean, he's improved his offensive game. I'll give him that, man. I'll give him that. He looks like a completely different player. So, and that's not just the rebounds. It's like he's actually got like a skill set offensively, which is great. Um, but yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Like, I'm happy. I'm happy about the Pistons. Like, I wish we guarded the three a little better, but overall, man, can't
Yeah,
complain about
number
the
one
record,
team in
bro.
the
Can't
East,
complain about
man.
the record. Can't
Number one
complain
team in
about
the
the
East.
record.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey. All right, all right. So we can get into my Lake show now. I am also very, very pleased with what I've seen this year with from my Lake show. We are sixth in offensive rating, 119.4. We are 10th in defensive rating at 117.2, which is in defensive rating for people that don't know, it's basically how much you've given up every 100 possessions. So it's basically trying to figure out like compared to how old teams used to play where 100 points used to be a lot of points. So it's making it the math like better for other people. So as you can tell, from that number, defense it's hard to defend in this era of the NBA. So defensive range, you're not going to see nothing in the 90s or nothing like that anymore. Everything's going to be above 100 essentially. But if you can get enough, but if you get enough possessions to get enough stops, then it'll pay for itself over time. We are and that, which is shocking. We are 10th in points per game, and we are second in field goal percentage, 50%. And this is because we get to the line. We get to the line, and we consistently drive, and get to the paint. We are a paint team. We're not a 3-point shooting team, but we do have stars like Luka Doncic, who's having a career season, 35 points a game, number one in the league in points per game, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 47% from the field. He's shooting 33% from three, which is not good, but he's shooting 10 threes. So if you're shooting 10 threes a game and shooting 33%, but 30 from the 3-point line, then you're hitting 3 to 4 a game, which is I think he's like third in I think he's third in three point field
It
goals made per
makes.
game. He makes, yep. So yeah, he's shooting a lot and he can shoot a lot better. But when you're dominating 35 points a game, there's not a whole lot you can say about negative about Luka. He's still a complete liability defensively. He cannot move his feet. Um, he doesn't. I don't think he cares about that end of the floor. But I think when the playoffs come, he'll start caring more about that stuff. I think when it really matters, he'll start to care, like he did with the Mavs when he took them to the finals. So not too concerned about Luca. We need to, continue to help him, putting players around him that kind of cover up for his weaknesses. Just the same way the Warriors did with Steph, and the Sixers did with Allen Iverson, as you know, Eric Snow and those players, Aaron McKee. You gotta make the roster around your star player to make up for his weaknesses. Um, Second in command this year is Austin Reeves. My boy is balling. I'm a big AR-15 fan, as a lot of people know. He's been my guy since we got him. He's been a baller since I seen him in summer league. This season, he is having 28 points per game. He is eighth in scoring, five and a half rebounds, 6.7 assists. He's shooting 37% from three. He's shooting 50% from the field. Um, this man is balling out of control this year. He's
I didn't
also
know he was playing that well. That's
yeah,
crazy.
yes,
That's
yes,
insane.
and he's second in charges drawn with 22 charges drawn this year. So he's
Bro
actually
was
trying to
hooping.
defend. He's not an on-ball defender, but he can take charges and he can do the team stuff. Team defense, help and recover and fight over screens and chase shooters. So he's playing out of his mind. He's playing like an all NBA player this year. Insane the numbers
I
he's putting
knew.
up in the way he's
So I
playing.
knew when Luca was out, dude was playing out of his mind. But I was anxious to see how he kept it going once Luca came back. But I guess like looking at those numbers, he's still doing it. Huh? He's still
Yeah, he's
rolling.
averaging
Now
40 without
he
Luca.
got yeah he got less attention now. So yeah,
He's averaging 40 points a game without Luca.
he was going
Like
stupid. Yeah,
like
he
he's
was going
and a
stupid.
lot of his numbers is he's getting to the line because people he's herky jerky, so he gets you off your feet and he
Yeah,
changes directions. You know, he's not fast, but he knows how to change direction, change speeds. He's got a great handle. Um, the only thing he struggles with is ball pressure, full court ball pressure, and this is something that struggled with. You know, in high school, it's just because they can be more physical with you full court, and the refs are not going to call those ticky tack stuff. So unless you got huge hands and you can control the ball, like in those like fast break type of situations where you're trying to get the ball off the court, you can get in trouble. And he's also not that big. He's like, I mean, he's 6'4", 6'5", so he's not that small. But you can put bigger people on him and bother him, and he's a great and better athletes around him to bother him. So the
gotcha.
only thing he needs to work on is not turning the ball over, but escaping ball pressure. But we can also just not have him bringing the ball up. Let's have other people doing it, like Luca and LeBron
Yeah,
and
about to
other
say you got LeBron.
players. So
He'll bring it up.
yeah, yep. And so, speaking of LeBron James, he came back after missing 14, 15 games. He's only played 7 games this year. He's averaging 16 points per game, about 5 rebounds, and about 7 assists. His numbers are down, but he's finding his way. He's really finding his way. But he's also got one of the best defensive ratings on our team, but it's a small sample size. So, but he can make up for a lot of
Hmm.
our weaknesses defensively, which is shocking because he's the old man, but we need him to be a defender. We don't need him to be a scorer. We need him to defend
Hmm.
and hit shots and create.
Like a
And
like a
then,
Kobe in the
yeah,
Olympics kind of thing, right? You just got to come in
yes,
and play that
exactly.
role. LeBron,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
LeBron the third option now, huh?
Yep, LeBron is the
Just like
third
that.
option on offense. Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Because Austin's been playing
Imagine
out of his
LeBron being
mind.
third option.
Insane. Insane. And part of it's because he missed the beginning of the season. If he didn't miss the beginning of the season,
Yeah.
Austin would have never got the usage that he got. And then you wouldn't be able to show that he could put up these numbers. So it was a blessing in
Hmm.
disguise that LeBron was out because he got to show what he's been working on in the offseason. He got the ball out. Another player that I want to point out is Rui. I've been very happy with Rui Hachimura, 14 points per game. But the number to look at for him is his 3-point percentage. He's shooting 46% from three.
Hmm.
That's
It's a
not a
knockdown. God dang.
no,
How many
forty-six
is he
percent
shooting?
from 3-point. He's shooting
How
about
many is he
four a
shooting? I need
game.
to know.
Four,
Yeah, that's
four a game,
crazy. Okay.
4 a game, and he's shooting
Okay.
46% from three. He is
It's crazy
he's
percentage.
become a knockdown. Yes, crazy percentage. He keeps this up. He's got to be up there in the top 5 in the league. I don't know what
Uh, that's
if he has enough attempts,
that's a
but
crazy percentage. Yeah, that might
insane.
hold him back attempts.
Yeah, but 4 attempts is good. That's a good number. But
Hmm.
yeah, Rui's been playing great this year, and he's also helping with the mid range and getting to the rim, and he's helping a little bit defensively. He needs to rebound better. I've been saying that for years, but I don't think he's going to start rebounding if I want him to. He is who he is. And speaking of rebounding, we do have DeAndre Ayton, who's been he's played a lot better than I thought he would play. I've never been a fan of his game, but he's played really, really well this year. 15 points a game, 8.8 rebounds, a block, and he's shooting 70% from the field, which is crazy because he doesn't just get dunks; he shoots jumpers and hook shots. So he's playing out of control because he's getting set up a lot. He is getting set up a lot. He's getting a lot of dunks and a lot of layups and got to like seal hooks and stuff like that. He's getting easy looks, but
Yeah,
70% is
you
pretty
got like
crazy.
three playmakers basically. You got three
Hmm.
playmaking guards basically. So yeah, he
Yep,
should be getting dunks.
yep, yep. So that all these a lot of positive thoughts, a lot of great to the thing that's we need to work on is 10th in defensive rating is not bad, but we are not a good defensive team. That rating is because JJ Redick has found a way to scheme our way out of it. basically to game plan certain teams to make certain players shoot so that you can get stops. And we've done a great job of taking JJ's game plan and executing it. That's going to be a lot harder to do in the playoffs when you're playing against teams that don't have weaknesses that you can exploit like that. Um, our best defensive player is Marcus Smart. He's got a 116 defensive rating, which is good, but he also doesn't play that much. Followed by DA and Jared Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt don't even play no more. He's on the bench. So our best defensive player is Jared Vanderbilt, and he doesn't play anymore. So I'm not sure if we're going to trade Vanderbilt because he's got do not plays for like 6-7 straight games. But because he's such a liability offensively and he can't hit wide open threes, he's completely destroying the offense. Redick won't play him. And Redick made that very clear in the post. One of the post games conferences, they asked him about Jared being not playing, and he was like, "So I told him that there were certain things that he would need to have to do to stay on the floor, and those things didn't happen." Basically, told the dude he can't shoot. I can't play him. Didn't even try to hide it. Just he can't shoot the ball. I can't play him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's the new NBA.
Hey,
There's no who were those players back in the day that used to just they were just defenders and they couldn't shoot the ball at all. That used to be like those wing players. Tony Allen. Like the Tony Allens don't exist. You can't be Tony Allen. You need
I was
to be able
gonna
to hit.
say Tony Allen, yeah.
I'm trying to think of some other players, but yeah, you can't be that kind of player. You have to be able to shoot the ball.
Yeah. Rondo didn't shoot the ball. I mean, he
Rondo,
was actually terrible at shooting.
but he was a
just didn't shoot.
playmaker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but Rondo actually turned himself into a decent 3-point shooter. I mean, he was a big part of why we won the championship in 2020.
Later on, he knocked down some shots for sure. He just didn't he didn't look for his shot. He wasn't that confident. So
yeah, you have to be
we'll knock one down.
You have to be a 3-and-D guy if you're going to play the wing position in the NBA. There is no wing defender that can't shoot the ball. That's not you can't. That's in this NBA. Those dudes don't exist.
They don't, not anymore. Nah, there's only a certain amount of teams, bro. You could play the best defense ever, but somebody gonna add a 3-point shot and just pass you up, take your spot. So yeah, you gotta.
Yep.
You can't be hurting your offense out there because you can't shoot. Like you can't destroy your team's spacing. So yeah.
Yep. And you at least got to be a playmaker like Draymond Green. You know, Draymond Green's a liability. You know, from 3-point line. But Draymond Green's such a great off screen. He's great off screen. He's illegal screens, but he's a great screener. He's a great playmaker. Great rebounder. Yep. So you gotta have some offensive skill. You can't just not be able to play on offense and just be a defender. Not in this NBA. So it looks like Jared Vanderbilt's he's going to get shipped out the door because he's not even playing anymore. So and we are 17-6. We are second in the West, tied for second in the West, and I'm very, 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 very happy with our team. I do not think we are contenders until we get a defender, a two-way defender. We basically need Jared Vanderbilt to become a better player,
a shooter,
but. Unless you got to trade him. You got to trade somebody to get a wing player that could defend and shoot the ball and defend. Especially if we're gonna have Austin and Luka. I'm not certain that Austin and Luka as a backcourt is good enough defensively to win a title. OKC showed us that they weren't, but I'm pretty sure that we had a player out that game or something like that. I'm not sure if I can count that. I think LeBron was out or something that game, but we definitely can't beat OKC in a series, so we have to make it.
I was gonna say like OKC still the clear favorite. Like they just look unbeatable.
They've lost one game.
Yeah,
and they've blown people out.
Oh yeah.
So
what did Shay say? How can I go back and forth when I'm not back and forth? God, man. This dude is crazy.
Canadian Kobe.
Dude is crazy. But he's not lying, man. Like he's sitting out fourth quarters and still getting 30 points. Like it's insane. They're
Yep,
playing crazy. They're playing crazy.
yep,
So
yep. And we'll
ugh,
easily segue into the season now. Review of the NBA season before we talk a little trades. Any teams shock you or surprise you or anything about this season that's you find interesting?
not really. I mean, I've just been following like OKC, and they
Hmm.
had this long winning streak. Are they still on that winning streak?
Yeah, 15 games. Yeah.
Probably
Hmm.
15 games. So I'm like,
Hmm.
it just looks like the same as last year. I think obviously the Pacers last year, I think had a real good shot if they would have stayed healthy. But I think now that the Pacers are out, I'm like, I don't know. Like I like the Houston additions, but I don't know, man. That OKC team, like
Hmm.
they could easily win two or three in a row, man, without even without even blinking. Like
Hmm.
they're that good. And I hated to admit it last year, but they're that good, man. They're that
Yeah.
good, and they're young and can improve.
I think
So
Denver is
yeah,
a threat to them.
scary. You think Denver?
I think Denver is the only threat to them, especially the way Jokic is playing. I don't
Yeah.
think every year I'll be like, there's no way he could be better. Every single year, Jokic it looks better. It's like,
Is
what is he gonna do? 20 year? What's he gonna do? Like, what's he gonna do?
yeah,
It's absolutely ridiculous. He's a ridiculous player,
he is, man.
and
He is
he's the best passing big man ever. Um, he's completely. I don't even know what to say about Jokic.
easy, easy. How do you have touch like that when you're that big? Like it doesn't make sense, bro. It's
He's
like
a
I guess it's similar with Dirk. It's like, bro, how are you knocking down jumpers like when you're
yeah.
10 feet tall? It don't make any sense. Like, it
He's
don't make
he's
any sense.
unreal. Yeah, he's unrealistic. So I would say that
Yeah.
Denver is the team that I would say is a threat
Got
to
the best shot.
OKC. Yeah, but
Did they
other than
make any
that,
additions this year?
yes.
Did they
So they
make any
traded.
changes to their team?
Yeah, they traded Michael
Michael
Porter
Porter.
Jr. Yep,
Yeah.
for Cam. Can't think Cam Thomas. Is that his name? I think it
Oh,
was
how has he been
Cam.
playing for them?
I don't think he's been playing that great.
Not a
I
whole lot.
think
Okay.
Cameron Johnson. Cam Johnson
Oh,
is
Cam
his name.
Johnson. Yeah, that's a
Cam
different player.
Johnson.
That's
Yeah, Cam
completely
Johnson.
different type.
Yeah,
Completely
yeah.
different profile.
Bigger,
Yeah, I
much
got you.
bigger guy. Yeah, much bigger guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Just kind of outside shooter who would work with Jokic, I would
hmm.
think. Yeah.
Yep. And what's his name? Has played a lot better. The guy
Murray.
from Orlando. What's
Oh,
his name? Aaron
Gordon,
Gordon.
Gordon.
Aaron
Man,
Gordon's been playing really
that was
well.
just a good fit for them, man. He that was a
Yeah.
perfect trade for that dude.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. You wouldn't even think it would work because it's like you got Jokic. Like, how are you gonna work? You can't shoot. Like
Hmm.
he's made a name for himself there. He's killing
And Jamal
it.
Murray's actually having a good regular season. He usually takes the regular season off and then is a
Yeah,
playoff merchant.
exactly. I was like,
But
Jokic, bro, get us to the offs, man. I'll
yeah,
step up. I'm gonna start playing when we get there.
yeah. Kind of like Jalen Hurts. You don't take anything serious until everything is on the line and we're in the playoffs. So,
It's like, all right, let me
it's,
clutch up.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, Jamal Murray is averaging 25 a game, so he's balling. Aaron
Okay.
Gordon 18. They got Tim Hardaway Jr. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize
Hmm.
they added him. He's the
Yeah.
most
Christian Braun.
yeah,
So Christian Braun.
most
He's
hot and cold shooter out there, Tim Hardaway
Yep.
Jr. But
Hmm.
yeah, Braun's an energy guy, but I'm sure he's adding stuff to his game here and there too.
Yeah, Cameron's only averaging 11 points a game, so he hasn't been as
He
good
hasn't
as
broke out.
yeah, like he's a better player than that than the way he's playing, but the way that team's playing, I don't know if they're gonna change anything. Especially with Jokic who's averaging 29, 12, and 11. It's
Don't
absolutely ridiculous.
change, bro.
Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Michael Porter's been
Triple.
playing out of his mind though, right? Hasn't Porter been going crazy on the
I
Nets?
I cannot claim to have seen any Nets basketball this year, so I don't know.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
could be
I
averaging
mean,
40. I don't no idea
I
because
don't
he's
think
on
he's
the
averaging
Nets.
40, but I think he is putting up numbers for them.
Someone's got to score points. I don't know if you can count that.
Yeah, I
Someone
think
has to
that's
score points on the
yeah.
team.
I think that's the thing. Somebody got to put up points. Yeah.
So I don't know how much credit you can give somebody for putting up points on a bad team. Y'all got to get to 80 or 90 somehow, or 100. So someone's got to score
Yeah,
20.
he's averaging 25. He's averaging 25.8 a game for them. Yeah. So yeah, it's just yeah, somebody got to score. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
he is a good player, bad team type of guy. That's what he is. He's not
Yeah.
a winning player. So I was hoping they'd keep
39%
him
from three.
39,
It's not
and he takes a
bad.
lot of bad threes too. He's probably
Not
having
bad. Not bad, bro.
that's pretty good. How much is he
Yeah.
taking a game? Do you know? Does it show you how many he's taking a game?
Shoot, I just pulled up something quick. It looks like he's shooting 49% from the field too, bro. So he's actually just hooping. Like I know it's a bad team, but he's actually just balling.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, the app I'm on doesn't show me how many a game, but yeah, he's I mean 49%,
6 and 17.
almost
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
They're
Like
trash, but they're
someone's
trash,
got
but
to
he's hooping.
someone's got to put
He's
up the points.
hooping.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's look at it.
49% though from a
Yeah,
small
40.
forward, bro.
Yeah, and, he was. I mean, wasn't he? He was a high pick too. He was supposed to be, the next
Mhm.
thing. Um, how many attempts are we showing a game? He is putting up 9. Wow, 9. He's
Oh,
putting up
nine.
nine, nine
And he's shooting
threes a game.
almost 50%, bro. He's
Almost 40,
hooping. He's
almost 40%.
actually hooping.
Yeah,
Almost 40, my bad. It's 50
yeah,
from the field. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's
That's
he's
yeah.
hooping, bro.
He's
That's
balling.
almost
Yeah, he's balling. He's where he belongs. I'm glad he's getting his numbers. So
Yeah,
yeah.
because they ain't gonna be winning
So
no games. Yeah, you're
nope, definitely not. So speaking of trades, let's talk a little trades and close it out. So we got a situation, with Giannis right now.
hmm
Giannis is upset. He's on an unserious team. Um, with I would argue has poor leadership and I mean from the top down. I mean, we're talking about a team that's 10 and 15.
I think he should have
No,
left once they traded Drew Holiday, but that's another story. But yeah, keep
yeah,
going.
they're keeping. I think he's wanted to leave, but I think he's being held hostage.
Really?
So I don't think they're like. And if I was the Bucks, I would do the same thing. I wouldn't. I would hold him hostage because he's not the type of guy that's gonna make a scene to get.
Yeah,
He's not gonna James Harden his way out of the team. So because he's a professional, so I would hold him hostage and make a trade for us to get him somebody to try to make him happy. But I think that eventually the Bucks are gonna realize, why would you keep a superstar when you're not even good? You need to just rebuild. What's the point of
yeah.
being mediocre with a superstar? So I think that eventually they're going to trade him. I think they're going to trade him within conference. I don't think they'll trade him to the West. Um,
I mean, NBA teams are about selling tickets, though, So it's like how much of a hit do they take if they sell Giannis
it's a
on
good. I
like their
mean,
ticket sales and all that? Because like, who do you bring in that keeps people interested in watching the Bucks and keeps people coming to the games and buying jerseys? So I think
hmm
that's always the hardest thing when you get rid of a star is like, now what, Because at
you got
least
to
we
get
could
a
sell tickets with Giannis. So now what?
you got to get a young star. What you got to do? That's what will bring like a young player. That's
Yeah,
that's you know. So I don't know what young
yeah.
player wants to be on the Bucks. Live in Wisconsin in that cold weather. I
Wisconsin.
mean, I mean,
It's
no
not
one
a
goes
it's
to
not a great
Wisconsin, you know, willingly. Like you get sent there or drafted
you
there,
get
you
you
know.
get sent there, you get drafted there. Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's
besides,
kind
no,
of it's
Dame was traded there. Yeah, he was sent there. Like just spite Damian Lillard, they sent him to Milwaukee, even though they had better offers from Miami and other teams. Out of spite, they sent him to Milwaukee. So you can tell no one wants to go to Milwaukee. So it's gonna be hard to get another player to go there. But you're gonna have to trade. You're gonna have to make a way to make a trade. I think they need to just try to make a trade to get somebody there to help them. But that didn't work out with Damian Lillard, so I'm not sure why they would think it's gonna work out next time. I think they just need to rebuild. I think they need to rebuild. I don't think they're gonna accept that. I think they're gonna continue to try to salvage the season somehow.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm if I'm in Milwaukee, like, and there's a Bucks game and Giannis isn't playing, like, I'm not going to the game. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Even as an NBA fan, unless my ticket was like free or was real cheap and I had nothing else to do, like, who am I going to see? Unless they're playing against a another really good team,
Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're going to see
what do
just like
you
the yeah, you're going to see the other teams. You're not going to see
exactly. But if they're playing like the Raptors, who I don't even know a player on the Raptors right now, like
Raptors are
I'm
good.
gonna
Let's not
skip
do
that
that
one,
too.
bro. I'm a yeah, I'm a skip. I'm skipping that, bro. I'm
They got Brandon
sorry. I'm
Ingram, man.
sorry, but I'm
Brandon Ingram's
skipping.
been balling. Brandon Ingram's been balling, man.
Yeah,
Give
fine,
him some
fine,
respect.
fine. I'm sure you'll take him back on the Lakers. Yeah, I'm sure you'll take him back.
Oh, I would, man. If he wants to be a third string, a third option, he wants to be a third option
Fourth
behind.
after LeBron, right?
I think we'd have to ship LeBron to get him. I don't think we can get. I don't think we can get him without
Yeah,
shipping
they
LeBron
keep him.
there. Yeah, I don't think we
Yeah.
could
All
keep.
right. Well, my bad, man. My bad. My bad, Raptor fans. But even still, I'm not watching the Bucks. That's my point. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
going to watch them play. If Giannis is there, changes a little bit. I don't think Giannis is the most entertaining player to watch, but I'm a watch, you know?
I would love to. I
So
mean, all the dunking and like that. I mean, he's got to be like just that size and athleticism. He got to be something special to watch in person.
yeah,
You know,
I'm sure it's fun to watch in person, but
if you're like up
I'd
close, like
rather yeah,
if you're far away, then his game is like whatever.
I'd rather see like a Kyrie Irving, which I'm
Yeah,
sure you're the
yeah,
same. Like, you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like that's
yeah.
that's what I'd rather watch. So,
I
but
agree.
yeah.
It's your but I would say going to games though, like seeing the size of certain players,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
like the
I've
ones that
seen
are
I've
great
seen Ka-
athletes,
I've
like
seen Kawhi at a playoff game, and I'm like, I didn't notice dude was this freaking
like
big, dude.
like
Dude is huge. Like he
if
made me
you
think like, and I'm like, if LeBron is bigger than this guy, then LeBron isn't a human being because Kawhi was huge, bro. Like he's crazy. Looked
yeah,
like he
going
needed
to
to be playing
games
football.
is why I realized that I had never had a chance to make it to the NBA. I always thought, you know what I'm
It
saying?
humbled
I
you.
got
It humbled you
the
like
minute I
that.
see, I'm like, these, like, they are, the size is like, it's insane. It's insane,
Yeah,
bro.
there's just no way you were playing with these dudes. No way.
Yeah, no, it was a pipe dream. Always was. But, you know,
I think the biggest thing I learned from going to games is like just how strong NBA players are, and like when you see them shoot like from like on the 3-point line, it's like they barely like pushing the ball, and I'm like, bro, these no wonder they be heaving from half court, and it looks like a regular shot, bro. Like they
yeah.
also just stronger, way stronger than you would think. It's crazy. So
And it looks
yeah,
like the court is small. It looks like because they're so
it
big, it
does
looks
because
like
they're
the court
huge,
is
man. Yeah,
tiny.
they're huge.
And like,
It's
how did
like,
he
what the
get through the
heck,
lane?
man?
Like
It's
it
just
looks
like
insane.
them shooting a three looks like us shooting a free throw, bro. Because it's like the effort is just like I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Yes, yep. Agreed. And the other malcontent is John Morant. He's definitely gonna get traded. There's no way he's gonna be on that roster past the trade deadline. I am curious to your thoughts on where you think he could go, and if he's still gonna be the star player that he once was, because he hasn't been playing well. His jump shot has
um,
failed him, and
if if I was Ja Morant, I would go to the Heat. I haven't watched a whole lot of basketball this year,
Mhm.
but I know coaches, and I think Eric Spoelstra can get a tune out of him. And if you
Best
got
coach in the
John
league.
Morant, Tyler Hero, and Bam, then I think you could do something with that because got some talent. And they also got another player that's really good. I can't think of his name. Um,
Khalil Ware.
say what?
Khalil Ware.
He's decent. He's decent, but I'm thinking of I think this
Norman
guy's
Powell.
Hispanic. No, Norman
Oh,
Powell's
you
on the
talking
team
about
too.
Jaime Jaquez.
Yeah,
Jaime
yeah,
Jaquez.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
talking about
Jaime
him. I'm talking
Jaquez.
about him. So he's
Jaime
he's real good
Jaquez. Yeah.
too. So in in my head, that's if I was John Morant, that's where I would go because I think he needs a tough coach, and I think Spoelstra is a tough enough coach that he would get something out of him, and
Yeah, I
probably keep
agree.
his
It's a
head
good
straight.
fit.
But then at the same time, it is Miami, so maybe not the place for him to stay out of trouble.
Yeah,
So
that's the
I don't
problem.
know.
That's the problem. Yeah, I do worry about. Yeah, I was gonna say. That's
so
exactly what I was gonna say.
so
I am very
so the
worried
coaching
about John
situation is
Morant in
great,
Miami. Yeah.
but the location, I don't know. Because if he acting like this in Memphis, then yeah,
Yeah,
this he might
yeah, yeah.
he might go
That's
absolutely crazy in Miami. So wait a second, hold up.
so.
That's still I think the best. I still think that's the best fit for him. But yeah.
There is one thing though that is a concern here. So the reason why John Morant is so upset is because they changed the offense last year to be less pick and roll heavy, more ball movement, basically running gun type style, screens and whatnot, off ball screens, not a lot of pick and roll stuff. Drive, catch and drive, catch and pass type of thing. Same thing the Heat's kind of doing now. And the reason why it looks
Mm.
similar is because the guy that brought that
Came
offense to
from the Heat.
Memphis and Pistons era is on the Heat now.
He came from the Heat.
So
Oh
yeah,
God. Okay.
no, he came from Memphis he's on the Heat now. He's a coach on the
Oh,
Heat.
okay. Okay.
So the reason why Ja's upset is because they changed the offense to not basically include him in high pick and roll anymore, and now they're doing this sharing offense. If you send them to Miami, they're not going to change their offense back to high pick and roll to please Ja Morant. They're going to continue to do what
That's
they're doing
true.
because they're scoring a bunch of points. So
Mm.
it's not a good fit scheme wise because of the change in the offense, but it is a great fit from a coaching standpoint because you have
Yeah.
the best coach in the league that can get people to
Hmm.
fall in line. I mean, this man got LeBron to fall in line
Yeah.
eventually. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Because basically like Popovich isn't coaching anymore, or that would have been the perfect one for him. You know what I mean? Like, because to
Right.
me,
Mhm. And it's San Antonio.
he needs a tough coach. Because some people need a tough coach. And I
Hmm.
think he's a perfect example of someone who needs a tough coach. So
Just like I was,
that's
same way.
that's what I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, you just sometimes you just need it. Like
Yeah, I need to
it
be cursed at. Otherwise,
benefited
I'd be
me
here.
having a having a coach like my senior year, like of basketball. Yeah, my coach he was kind of crazy, but yeah, he cussed all the time, saying, "What are you doing, Dre?" Blah 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 blah. But then I got in my head, I'm like, bro, I'm on the floor, so clearly I'm doing something right. Why do I care about him yelling, bro? Right? Why does it matter? But it helped me, man, because you listen to it, you're like, all right, you're right. I'll do better next time. But I'm still on the floor,
Yeah,
so hey, I'm chilling, bro. Yeah, all you want to, I don't care. so
yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah, and then a lot of times you realize like if they're not yelling at you, it's because they don't think you can do any better.
yeah,
Like if they're not yelling at you, they're done. So it's like, yeah, you take the yelling,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Agreed, agreed, agreed. So that's kind of where we're at. Ja's probably going to get shipped out somewhere. I have no idea. I don't think it's going to change anything
Milwaukee.
in the league. Yeah. My
Milwaukee,
goodness.
that's where they send them.
My goodness. Can you imagine a Ja Morant, Giannis, like two star that can't shoot the ball? That's a terrible fit in so many ways.
Yeah,
Like just
but
half the
no, that's
paint, just like
he'll get
everybody, all
no.
five people in the paint.
He'll
Like,
he'll be sent to sell tickets once they trade Giannis. He'll be in the trade. They won't
oh,
have
okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. That'd
yeah
be, I mean, he's the
yeah.
type of player
He'll
that
be
you
there.
could put on a bad team and he'll put up numbers. So maybe
Yeah
that's what he needs to be. He needs to
yeah.
get put on a bad team so he can just put up his numbers and be happy. You know,
Yes,
uh,
man. I guess.
man that's fall from grace. He was a star of the league. He was the next guy, and he basically
Mhm.
threw his stardom away because he couldn't handle the money, basically. Just partying and acting a fool. You know, that's what happened.
Couldn't leave the
Money,
hood behind. What did
money corrupts,
what
and he's
did
not even fronting the hood like
what did
that.
that dude
So
say?
it's great.
What did that dude say? He said you either run that slant or we run back to the hood. Who said that?
I don't even know what you're
Somebody
talking
said
about.
that. I think it was Michael Irvin, bro. I think it was Michael Irvin. That's like
Oh,
you either run this slant or we run back to the hood. And John Morant is just running back to the hood.
yeah,
John Morant
yeah,
is trying to run back to the hood.
yeah, yeah. He's one. Yeah,
I
he's
didn't
not
make that
even.
up, bro, but that's yeah.
No, I think I'm pretty sure I heard that, Michael Irvin. I'm pretty sure I heard that. You know, that sounds like
Yeah,
something
I
Michael
think it
Irvin
was
or
Michael
Dion
Irvin.
would
I
say.
think it was Michael
Yeah,
Irvin.
yeah, yeah. So, all right. So, my Lakers look great. Um, Dre's Pistons look great. Um,
Good.
we're in good shape right now. I don't even want to mess with nothing. We'll have another basketball pod probably in a couple weeks. To kind of review like
See how we're
before the
doing.
All-Star break. And then we're gonna have more and more. After All-Star break, we're gonna have more and more once we get closer to the playoffs. So that it's we're in the dog days of the NBA season. So only degenerates and addicts like myself will want, will be paying attention to it like the way I do. But normal people that are casual fans, they ain't trying to hear about it. Into some games. We'll talk some hoops probably in a couple weeks. We're gonna get back to the Premier League. Very, very excited about what I'm seeing from my boys from City. So um,
Not say the
yeah,
same, but we hanging in
yeah, I
there.
would, yeah, very excited. I was afraid to watch the game today. But I was literally afraid to watch the game today, but we ended up winning the game. So they frightened me. Yeah, Madrid. My goodness. All right, my dude. We are out. To the next one. Until the next one, man. It's been great, man. All right, man. All right.
All
One.
right, bro. One.